Okay, what we've got here is a detail of the Mondrasek gravity wheel, magnet-assisted gravity wheel, with the addition of the JK modification of the original first embodiment detailed in Mondrasek's patent application. You'll recall that in his original patent application he had specified ferrous pins at either end of the magnet guide channels. These are designed to act in place of the little flippy latches. They are supposed to retain the magnets at the extreme travels, which is better than retaining them at the middle, theoretically. Now, the ferrous pins are a bad idea because, of course, they will be attracted to whatever magnet is doing the pushing, and there will be what is called a wall in the vernacular, what is really an energetic minimum at this point. Hence, the wheel will tend to cog and stop at that point. The idea that JK had was to replace the ferrous pins with a continuous wire all the way around, a wire that's ferromagnetic, and so I've done that. I've grooved the outer edge of the periphery of the wheel, as you can see right here, and I've put this piece of wire, it's a steel wire. I experimented with soft iron wire, pure nickel wire, and some other wires. The attraction was too strong to some of those wires. I finally settled on this steel wire. And I also figured out a way to run it around on the inside edge. You see here? Okay, all the way around. So the magnets go and they don't actually touch the wires. They're stopped by the screws before they actually touch the wire. The adhesion to the wire is just too strong to overcome. Now I've got a stator magnet down here, and I will be slowly turning the wheel by hand, so you'll be able to see the stator magnet fires the rotor magnet. Here comes another one, boom, from its locked position on the bottom, and then it stays against the force of gravity in the top of the tube because it's being attracted to that wire. And there it goes again, and there it goes again, there it goes again, there it goes again. This works very reliably, as you can see. There's a little bit of variation in the strength of these magnets. They don't all fire equally, and there, right there, you see the problem. Okay, so what I'm having trouble with is tuning the upper stator. I finally had to actually go to a little NDB magnet in the upper stator. This bottom one is just a ceramic flat, refrigerator latch magnet. But the NDB magnet off the bottom wire, the magnet actually bounces off the screw and doesn't stick up there. And if I move the NDB magnet far enough back so that it doesn't do that, then it doesn't fire the stator. There's one that's stuck up there. Like I said, the magnet strength varies, and that's a problem with tuning this kind of a design. Okay, ideally, this firing here would cause this magnet to stick against the wire on the top. But even if it doesn't, you can see that that magnet and the weight of it is out from the inner edge of the wheel. Whereas it would be fired properly by the bottom magnet and stuck up on the inner edge of the wheel. Okay. I don't know if you can see that or not, but the bottom magnet is still working fairly well whenever you actually need to be kind of going fairly fast to do it, because the energy to do this comes from the rotation. If you come by slowly, you can see that here's one slowly. See, you don't get much of a rise out of it. That's because the energy for pushing that magnet against gravity comes from the rotation of the wheel. Okay. Now, if I can get the top magnet to work as well as this bottom magnet arrangement, pushing those guys out from the inner periphery to the outer periphery, we'll have a complete operating embodiment of Mondrasek's first complete operating model of Mondrasek's first embodiment in his patent. These stators can be adjusted to wherever you want, slide them in and out, turn them, reduce the wall any way you want to, ditto with the bottom one, put them anywhere you want. The thing still will not turn of itself. And it's not because of friction in the bearings. The bearings are quite free on this thing. It's because the fundamental principle by which it was designed is incorrect. Sorry.